guys, it's Larry Greenberg with an unboxing. So I've been using my Sanyo CG10 to shoot all of the video for my reviews for quite some time now, a couple of months, and I'm pretty happy with the overall quality. It was my first HD camera, and I think it was a good entry-level HD camera. I definitely noticed a change in quality from my previous camera, which was a Sony non-HD, to the Sanyo. But I think I can do even better, and I opted to purchase a HD camera that's a little bit more in quality than the Sanyo. So let's unbox that first, and I'll show you all the other stuff that I bought. I opted to get the Canon Vixia HFS200. Now there was a ton of Canon models out there, and I had a hard time deciding. I actually talked to one of the professionals at my local photo store after I had researched it a little bit, and this is the one that I had in mind, and after talking with him, he agreed that this one would be best suited for me. So the reason I went with this one doesn't have any or a lot of internal memory. It's really SD card based, and that's what I wanted. I use SD cards for all my videos. I like to leave my camera kind of in one place where I shoot my videos and then take the SD cards with me upstairs to the computer to edit back and forth. I don't like taking the camera off the tripod. I just like leaving it there. So that's why I went with one that utilizes mostly SD cards. This has 2 SD card slots. I really only need one, but it's also full HD. It's got a whole host of other features. Let me show you what's inside the box first. Haven't even opened yet. Just came via UPS. This camcorder sells for $8.99. It was $9.99. I think it's come down in price a little bit. So let's see, here is my dealer record of purchase. We don't need to worry about that. Looks like you have the prerequisite software manuals and CD-ROMs and stuff like that for, you know, probably hooking the camera up to the computer. Again, I'm not going to mess with that. All I do is take the SD card out, you know, put it in my card reader, import into iMovie. So hopefully won't even need this, except for maybe the manual. Get rid of that. Here's the good stuff, hopefully. Here we have the power cable. Get that out of the way. This looks like a battery. I also ordered, and I'll show you that now, a bigger battery. I think this one was like 890 milliamps. I opted for a more extended one, which is 1780. You can see it's at least twice as big, maybe even more than twice as big than the one that comes with it. So that's the battery. Got some AV cables for hooking it up to, you know, the TV. What else? Some more AV cables. I'm assuming this might be, I'm not sure what this one is. This is the mini USB. Took it up to the computer. Again, I don't really mess with that, but it's nice to know it's there. Here is the power brick. Looks like I can hopefully have this hooked up and use it while it's plugged in. That's a nice feature to have. And anything else? There is a small remote. That's one thing I never used on the Sanyo, and I'm happy to see that I'm going to have this so like I can zoom in and things like that without having to, you know, touch the camera itself. That's the remote. And battery for the remote. And the only thing left is the camera itself. There it is. It's going to be a little bit bigger, I'm assuming, than my Sanyo, which is quite small. And yeah, it's pretty hefty in size. Here it is. Let me put this bubble wrap out of the way. It's definitely bigger. It's real nice. You can see it's kind of like a graphite, sparkly, like glossy pattern to it almost. It's not just plain flat black. Let me get that up close so you guys can hopefully make out the little sparkles that are in there. And you can see just how big that lens is. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with the Canon, because it's got that extra, you know, large lens, which I really like. It has, I believe, an 8.9 megapixel still camera coupled with the, you know, 1080p digital video camcorder, and then a 10x optical zoom. Let's see, let's flip out the LCD. It's nice and large. That's important. Sanyo one is about the same, maybe a little bit bigger. This uses, I believe, a touch screen on there, which is nice. It doesn't have a lot of buttons. You can see there it's got 2 slots for SD cards, A and B. So I did order one 32 gig from Amazon, and then I ordered another 16 from another place, which I haven't gotten yet. Here's where you hook up the component cables. That's interesting. It kind of slides in. I like that. Some of the complaints I read about this was the lens cap rattling. Don't really hear it on this one. Some of the other models it did. Something else is rattling. I don't think it's the lens cap. I think it's the clip back here. But this has a hand strap on the side. Again, not sure I'm going to use that. Obviously, that's where the battery goes, right in there. And there's the tripod mount and the battery release. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? This has mics on either side of the lens, which are supposed to be great, but it also has a mic input somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where I can hook up an external mic to it. It looks like right there, possibly. I'll have to look at the manual, because I ordered an Audio Technica microphone to hook up to this. So not only should my video improve, but my microphone should improve as well. Shout out to MTP Flyers, who recommended a different model, but they didn't have it. This is the next model up, so it's just a little bit more money, still under $30. Pretty affordable for, you know, an external mic. So hopefully this will be my last video on the Sanyo, and you guys will notice, you know, hopefully a big improvement in my video quality with the new Canon. And please, you know, let me know if you do or if you don't. And if you have any questions about this or anything else, drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day.